in all our relations with our neighbors. Greece is guided by a single unwavering compass: respect for international law. This is a cornerstone of our foreign policy and the basis upon which we seek dialogue and genuine cooperation. Let me begin with our relations with Turkey. Greece seeks peaceful coexistence with our neighbor. And in recent years, yes, we have succeeded in maintaining low tensions. And this is a positive development that we should not underestimate. However, the calm seas we have witnessed over the past 2 years must not be fleeting. They must allow us to build trust, find common ground, and pursue solutions in the interests of both our people. The way forward lies in dialogue, in respect for international law, and in the vision of a region defined not by rivalry, but by shared prosperity. And as I've repeatedly stressed from this podium, we are ready to work towards settling the only major outstanding issue between us, the delimitation of the continental shelf and the exclusive economic zone in the Aegean and the Eastern Mediterranean. Turkey must remove the threat of war against Greece that still hangs as a dark cloud over our relations. After 30 years, this casus belli has to be revoked. It has no place in relations between friendly neighbors. Our path forward must be one of diplomacy, not the language of weapons. Let me say a few words about the Cyprus problem. For 51 years, Cyprus has endured the consequences of Turkey's illegal invasion and continued military occupation. It's a blatant violation of international law and a constant strain to regional peace and security. Our commitment to Cyprus' sovereignty, territorial integrity, and the solution of one state based on a bizonal, bicommunal federation is steadfast. It's a matter of credibility and determination to defend the core values and principles upon which the United Nations are based and fully aligned with all the decisions taken by the UN Security Council. And Greece fully supports the efforts of the Secretary General and his personal envoy to give a new impetus to the resumption of negotiations. And a just and viable settlement will serve the interests of the Cypriot people and contribute decisively to the stability of the wider region. Turning to Libya, our two countries share maritime borders. We are neighbors. It is therefore in our common interests to reach a fair and lawful delimitation agreement in line with the provisions of the United Nations Convention on the Law of the Sea. The true stability in our neighborhood also depends on Libya itself being united and sovereign. The Libyan people must be free to determine their future without foreign interference, and Greece stands ready to assist constructively in the UN-led efforts to achieve a political solution and reunite the country. When it comes to Syria, after 14 years of bloodshed, last December brought a moment of change and a new hope for the Syrian people. The future of the country must be built on tolerance, dialogue, and full political representation for all religious and ethnic communities. Only then can Syria's diverse society find peace and prosperity, free from sectarian violence and external interference. I made it clear to the Syrian president that our support regarding Syria's rapprochement with Europe is conditional upon the protection of religious and ethnic communities, in particular the Christian Orthodox minority, which has been repeatedly targeted by Muslim extremists. At the same time, we expect Syria and its authorities to act in full accordance with international law, including the United Nations Convention on the Law of the Sea. Finally, let me turn to the Western Balkans, our immediate neighbors, our strategic partners of the European Union, and candidate members of our common family. This region has made remarkable progress over the past decades, yet the balance remains delicate, with the risk of backsliding always present. The future of the Western Balkans lies within the European Union. Greece has been a pioneer in this endeavor through the Thessaloniki Agenda, which set the path for the region's European perspective. And this path must be grounded in full respect for international law, for existing international agreements, the rule of law, human rights, but also minority rights. Most of all, it requires rejecting revisionist agendas and building trust among neighbors. The ghosts of Balkan nationalism have haunted this region for centuries. They must not be allowed to re-emerge. And it's up to the leadership of the Western Balkans to assume their responsibilities and secure a future of peace and prosperity for all their people.